This week on America's Outdoor Journal, we're visiting the beautiful Sportsman's Cove Lodge, which is located on the eastern shore of Prince of Wales Island, just a short 25-minute floatplane trip from beautiful Ketchikan. Larry, Captain Mac McQuarrie, is a veteran in the sport fishing industry and an expert in his field. He has earned his reputation for excellence by running charter boats from Westport, Washington to Alaska for over 30 years. Join us as we fish for silver and king salmon in the beautiful waters surrounding Sportsman's Cove on this week's edition of America's Outdoor Journal. America's Outdoor Journal, brought to you by Guard Sports, Oshman's, and Sportmart, where your next outdoor adventure begins. As my float plane idled up to the dock at the cove, I peered out the small window of the plane and I could see the bustle of activity. In the middle of all this activity stood a distinguished gentleman. Without having ever met Captain Mac, I knew immediately this was the man in charge. My door opened and a broad smile came across his face as he welcomed our crew to his cove.
Hey, good morning, Larry. What a great day out here at Sportsman's Cove.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. I sure appreciate the invitation. We're really looking forward to this.
Come on aboard.
Thanks. Now, we're in southeast Alaska, about a 20-minute floatplane trip from Ketchikan to here.
Yep.
Now, from Seattle in water miles, how far north are we?
About 750 nautical miles north of Seattle, the first city in Alaska.
Really?
Right in, yeah, it's the first city in Alaska. Ketchikan calls itself the first city, and it's in the southern end of the Alaska Panhandle, so it's the closest city to the lower 48.
And this area here is, Sportsman's Cove is situated in what they call Saltery Cove, which was originally a saltery clear back in the early 1900s, and of course that was done because there was no refrigeration at the time.
Right.
So they couldn't take fish and move them a long ways to canneries. They actually had to take the cannery or the processing location to where the fish were.
Correct, that's right. And it actually goes prior to the turn of the century in the late 1800s when the community was established here. And the important thing about that now is that the fish came first.
Right.
The reason this place is here is because of fish. There's very little privately held land in all of Alaska. So to have a piece of property like this is extremely fortunate.
Right. Well, you are a lucky man. And there's a lot of fish here. Now,
yeah.
Even before this came, this was a real bustling community. And just tell me a little bit about what it was like back then. What do you know?
Big sailing ships from San Francisco would be here to collect salt fish. It even had its own lighthouse out of the
Really?
entry to the cove. It operated as a saltery through about World War I, and then it was converted to a cannery and continued to operate into the 30s. And then the canneries all gradually disappeared as the logistics of maintaining a cannery in a large community in a remote location just became too much.
Now, you've been around this area for a long time.
17, 18 years, something like that. I'll have to stop and count. It's been that long.
But you've been in the business for a long time.
Oh yeah, grew up in it.
I understand you spent a lot of years at Westport.
Right, that's where we got our beginnings in the charter business, you bet, yeah.
Right. Well, I remember fishing in Westport in the late 70s myself. It was a fabulous place then. I mean, it was big port, lots of fish.
It was a wide open fishery in the mid 70s. 300 boats in the harbor altogether. We had 17 of those boats, and we fished about 300 people a day just in our operation alone.
Wow, that is a lot of work to keep 300 people out in the water.
Yeah, it was a go-ahead fishery,
Yeah.
wide open. Yeah, it was. We had good markets close to us, the Portland market and the Seattle market right there in our backyard.
Well, this is a lot different than Westport. I mean, you're out here in the middle of almost nowhere.
Yeah, today we'll probably not see another boat the entire day.
That's fabulous. Well, we're really looking forward to it.
Okay, here we go.
As we were traveling down the coastline, a humpback whale was working bait fish just off the shore. In the process of watching the whale feeding, I noticed Larry had something else on his mind. Soon he said, "Where there's this much bait, there's certainly salmon." And boy, was he right.
Yahoo! All right. Am I ready to go here? Yeah.
Larry, I didn't even get that one to the bottom. That was just down about 60 feet. Here he is. Nice little silver.
Net's on the way. Let's go.
That's what I thought. Looks like nice job. All right.
Hey!
Good start.
All right. Well, that didn't take long.
Boy, it sure didn't.
Well, I was watching, when we were watching that whale, I was watching all this bait go by.
I got it.
And I thought, well, if we go back a ways where the whale isn't.
Yeah, that's a good start. You said they're going to put on about a pound a week.
Pound a week.
That's about 5 there, probably.
Yeah, maybe 6, yeah. So he's going to be 16, though.
Yeah.
We've got several 11-pound fish already.
Really?
I mean, not just a few, a lot of 11-pound fish already. Our biggest one on the board right now is 12 pounds.
Wow.
Right now, so that's going to be a 20-pound fish in September.
And then this is early in the year, too.
Yeah.
Great job.
Okay.
All right, let's bait them up. Oh, fish on again. All right.
Bait.
All right. Now you can't do that. I needed a new bait. Now you're over here catching fish.
I think Larry will take care of you.
Yeah. I don't know.
You see that? I've been delegated to the position of bait boy.
And you just
like
thought
that.
you owned this operation, and
Just
now
like
you're a
that.
deckhand.
Man, oh man.
Little guy. All right.
Oh, it's a coho. Yeah.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job.
All right.
Nice fish, Ryan.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's
Not
a good,
bad.
Good start for the day.
Well, that'd be good dinner, huh?
You bet. You bet.
Oh!
He's hot now. Oh man, there'll be no living with him.
That's a hot coho there.
Now that's shallow. That one I just set out there at about 30 feet. Waiting for one of those other rods to light up.
Yeah, it's gonna happen here.
He's feisty. He's toast.
Oh yeah.
Nice job, Ryan.
Thank you. 2 in about 30 seconds for the kid. It's my turn.
Right there.
Woo. Yeah! Yeehaw! Whoa, there he goes. Ah! Yeah, come to Papa. Okay, I'm clear. I'm clear.
Good job,
Take
guys.
this.
Good job.
We didn't even get that other one baited up
Oh,
back in the
this
water.
one feels terrible.
I know, isn't that awful? No. Feisty little rascal. Okay. Yes!
Oh,
Two in a net.
this is a little better one. Whoa! You got one in there already?
Yeah. I don't want to take
This is
the
a
time.
little bit bigger silver
Okay,
here.
Right there. And
Whoa!
he's in there. 2 in a net. That's a nice fish.
That's a nice silver there.
That's a beauty. Okay,
Let me grab
coming
this
in.
guy. Ready?
Yep, got
Up.
it. Heads up. Yeah.
That is a net full of fish there, huh?
Good job, man.
Nice job, buddy.
That's great.
Look at those twins.
Well,
Well,
I think yours is
This one's a little bigger,
yours was
but
born a little earlier.
Wow.
This is a male, and he's starting to get the hook.
yeah, he sure
as they
is.
mature.
Yeah.
There's a little hen here.
How's that feel? About 10?
Close? Getting there.
Yeah, pretty close to 10.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful fish. They are so
Gorgeous.
bright.
Not a scale missing on them
Yeah,
either.
and they're just hot fish too. That fish jumped 4 or 5 times out there, just screaming offline.
They're a handful, man.
You wait to get to 20 pounds, I can imagine they
Yeah.
are really something else.
Remember, products we use in the show are available at Guard Sports, Oshman's, and Sportmart.
catching a lot of great salmon out here outside of Ketchikan and Sportsman's Cove, but we're going to try something that people don't often think about, and that is saltwater fishing, deep water with a fly rod. And what I've found is that with the new sinking tip lines that are on the market today, you can make this happen and do it very successfully. The line that I'm using today is a 350 grain sink tip. It has 24 feet of very fast sinking line on a floating base, and I'm using a short leader. It's only about 5 feet, maybe 5.5 feet of leader. And what I do is I tie an imitation, a fly that is meant to look like what they're feeding on down there. It's an attractor pattern, has a little bit of bucktail white, flashaboo, little eyes, and a tinsel body. And I have a feeling this is going to work quite well. Trick to this is figure out which way you're drifting. In this case, we're drifting this direction, so I want to cast in that direction so we float over the top of my line and give it more time to sink as we drift right over the top of it. And as that line, you can see it sinking very, very quickly right now. That fly is slightly weighted because of the heavy eyes. Even though this line is floating at the surface, it's sinking fast down below.
From 22 feet and down, starting at 22 feet.
Okay.
Well, right now I'm starting at 15 feet, going from 15 feet all the way to the bottom.
Okay. And we're just going to let it sink down till we think we're about in that zone for the fish.
It should be instantaneous any second.
And then we're just going to strip that line back in a little bit.
And it's just red with them.
Ooh, there was a hit.
They seem to need a little action on it.
Yeah.
It's just laying there. As soon as you started putting some action on it, they were all over it. Yeah, there he is! Ah!
Look at the bend he puts in that rod. You know, I'll tell you.
He whacked you good, didn't he?
He really did. You know, it's just something that people don't do very often.
No.
You think about fly fishing in saltwater like this. Well, it's so much fun because, you know, even though they're not huge fish, they'll put a serious bend in your rod.
Look at that.
Now, basically, I put little eyes on it.
Yeah.
It's got a little white bucktail, a little flashaboo back here, and then a tinsel body. And it gets down there, just looks like a small bait fish swimming through the water.
You bet.
And that,
Well, these guys obviously love it.
they like it.
Yeah.
Let's throw him back
Okay.
and see if we can't go get his buddy, huh? And there's more down there.
There's a ton down there. The sounder's black with them or red with them. You should be right in them there right now.
Here he is. Here he is. Here he is.
There you go. You can't strip fast enough, can you?
No, he's coming right up. He got it. He took that one right on the surface.
Came right out of the water after it.
That's pretty fun. Top water bass fishing.
Yeah, there's a little crowd of them chasing, there's 3 or 4 of them chasing the thing.
Look how strong they are. They just peel this line out of my hands.
He's heading for home.
Look at the bend it's putting in this rod.
Well, that's a nice black bass.
Isn't that a nice one? On that little fly.
Settle
Yeah, it's a
down
good
now.
5 pounds, huh?
Yeah, you bet. Now, there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. Now, see, you've got a whole new game here, right?
You
can start
bet.
bringing people out to do this.
You bet.
That's all it is. Make it look like what they eat.
You bet.
Remember, products we use in the show are available at Guard Sports, Oshman's, and Sportmart.
Smells like the fish is ready. Black bass, right out of the ocean. Ooh. Oh. Excellent. Here, Al, try this. This is black bass on a fly.
All right. Hey, perfect timing.
There you go.
Thank you.
You bet.
A fisherman and a chef.
Enjoy that.
Not bad. Check that
Actually,
out.
Ryan prepared that.
Master of all trades.
Chef Ryan.
Here's to Ryan. Mmm.
Is that all right?
That is so good.
Good.
That is so good.
Hey, Al, can you keep that out there till I finish my black bass?
No, I'd be happy to, Larry. You finish eating, and I'll just land this fish. I'll net this fish.
That's good because I'm not leaving this.
Good.
I'm not leaving this meal just for a...
Just for another salmon, huh?
Yeah.
You little guy.
Yep, little pink, good eating though.
There you go.
Our first pink.
So how's that fish, Larry?
Excellent, excellent. My compliments to whoever caught it.
They always taste better when you catch them on a fly rod.
Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
I knew there was something different about this.
I'm here, I'm here, I'm here.
Get on this one quick.
All right. Wow. That was right on the bottom, Larry. That is a nice fish. Now that
was a surprise fish.
It was a surprise. It was right on the bottom. I thought I'd hooked a rockfish.
Yeah. As soon as I saw your line head for the surface,
Yeah.
I thought, uh-oh.
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 Oh. There we go.
Okay, fish on. Yeah! This has got some weight to it. Look at this guy go. Look at him go. And I got some tight drag.
You do too, don't you? You're peeling off.
Yes! Yes! Look at this. Look at it.
I got it.
He's still out there a long ways. Come to Papa.
This fish has been around the boat 2 or 3 times, I think.
Oh yeah.
The fins are going the right way.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna put a little head shake on you here.
Don't do that, fish. Get back
Oh,
here.
you're doing a skillful job on this here fish. That is a nice king.
Back. Oh, don't do that, fish. Okay, by the head. Yes!
Whoa!
Yes, baby!
Now that's what we've been looking for. What a slap.
Yeah! Yeah! Guy.
Good job.
Oh, man.
And we thought
Thank
it was
you,
a
Lord.
little
Thank you.
we thought it was a little coho to begin with.
Look at that fish.
Wow.
There we go. Look at that fish.
Right. Let's see. I want to get this nice mountain behind you right there.
Okay.
Nice job. Beautiful.
All right.
What a way to finish the day, huh?
Isn't it?
Is it always like this out here?
Oh yeah, it's always like this. Every day is just like this.
How many times have we had 2 or 3 fish on at the same time?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a half a dozen
At
times
least. It seems like every time we just get into them and one rod's going down, the next is going down, and Ryan's helping us out. And of course, we finish the day off with the biggest king of the whole trip. Fabulous. Larry, this has been so much fun.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, you have such a fabulous fishery here, a fabulous resort, great people that work for you. And I tell you, I just really appreciate it. I hope we can get to come back.
I hope so too.
Is the invitation open?
Absolutely. We got lots of things we need to do.
We still have more fish to catch, I'm sure.
We've got lots of things we need to
Yes.
do. You bet.
Well, thank you very much. And well, I'll tell you what, we will be back to Sportsman's Cove in Ketchikan, Alaska.
All right.
Thank you very much. Let's get that guy in the box.
You bet. Let's wind him up and head for the barn, guys.
All right. Woo!
Sportsman's Cove is one of those places that you'll want to experience time and time again. So when you're ready for a fabulous Alaska adventure, make sure you check out Sportsman's Cove Lodge at alaskasbestlodge.com. So join us next week as we search for our next great hunting and fishing destination on America's Outdoor Journal.